Hey, you guys. Hi, welcome. Come in, have a seat, lay down, stay on your exercising machine, whatever you're doing. Hello, I hope you're well. Come on in. My name is Audrey. This is my YouTube channel. I am an American psychic medium, and I'm salty. I'm salty. And as you watch my videos, you'll see what I mean. But come on in. I'm so glad you are here today. Today's about you. So stay tuned. Before we get started, though, with all the content, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. This really helps the channel to grow. And if you're new here, welcome. And this channel is all about positivity and coping and life and fear and a lot of scary things. And I'm here to support you in your journey through life as you encounter different negative things that happen. And honestly, I do have spirits here. There's a lot to talk about right now. I have a lot going on, and we're going to talk about it. I'm giving myself to you guys, and that's the most important thing, but I ask something back of you. And I mean this with all sincerity and hope that when I need help, when I need the advice and encouragement that I've given to you, will you help me back? Can you be that friend for me? And can I come to you guys when anything happens in my life? You know, I'm a human like you guys. And even though I know all these things and I talk to spirits all the time and I know they're alive still and all of that, I still will need you. I will need the encouragement that I've given you. And I know you guys will be there for me. And I have nothing planned to go on in my life at any time, but you just don't ever know what life is going to bring. So please understand that I value each of you so much. This is not just words. This isn't just a YouTuber saying garbage online. You guys have shown me already that you're true friends, and I just want to continue that relationship and bring more people to the channel. This is a help channel. This isn't a cult. This isn't garbage. This isn't pretend or deception. And the reason we talk about murder cases and my perspective, so you can see that I indeed am channeling these different spirits that come in, and the news will validate what I've said, or police reports will validate what I've said, or whatever the situation is. And I get validated from a lot of you. You guys validate me because I've done readings with you. Therefore, it's validating me as someone that just wants to help, and that the words I tell you are real, and you should take them at face value and rest assured and try and be at peace with everything that's going on. I know that sounds really heavy, and it is heavy, but we need each other. We need each other. Community is important, and whether it's, in person at work, or if you go to church or club somewhere, I don't know, go wherever. Or if it's here on YouTube, I'm a real person. This is real. Just because we haven't met in person doesn't mean it's not true feelings and true emotions I have for you. And I feel what you guys are giving me. I feel it. So I'm glad you're here. And it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's. This can be our little date right now, or little date night, or date during the day, depending on what time you're watching this. Don't feel alone. And please remember, Valentine's has kind of turned into like Christmas, where it's just a money maker. But it does make a lot of people feel bad and depressed and upset because maybe your relationship just broke up. Maybe your partner just passed away. There's lots of reasons to be sad on Valentine's. And I don't want you to feel sad on Valentine's. I'm here. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you good energy. And you can do that. You can send energy too. Just think about it. Think. Just think. That's the energy. So I'm sending everyone love and happiness and energy today. You are not alone. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So rest assured that you are special, and I want you to enjoy today. All right, so a couple things. I started to do my nails, and I got 3 of them done. I can only do one like every hour here and there. I have to rush and do one nail at a time because of my son takes up my time. This hand, I don't know if I'll do, but I did want to also talk about my arthritis that I have. I'm sure you've noticed my crooked fingers. I mean, it's awful. I have a remedy for pain and swelling. So I'm going to give that recipe to you. I don't know if it'll be in the next video, or I might just post it on my community page or maybe on Instagram. I'm not sure. But I have some essential oils. I have a solution that I make up. I blend together, put it in a roll-on bottle, and you just roll it around all day whenever you're thinking about it, wherever your pain, your swelling is, wherever. It works, you guys. It works amazingly, and you don't have to ingest so much ibuprofen or Tylenol. All right, so we're going to talk about that later. So today is about you guys, and I'm here on my laptop, and I'm just doing shout outs. This whole entire video is shout outs. I'm going to go one at a time, and I'm going to, hold on one second. I thought I replied to this, and I don't see that it went through. Okay. Also, before we start with the shout outs, my husband has a family member who's dying actively right now as I'm filming this. I haven't met a lot of my husband's family. When my husband's dad died a couple of years ago, I got nothing. I know he's dead, but I got nothing. I got nothing from him. I can see him. He's up there, but no connection. But right now there's a relative in his last stages of cancer. He's in hospice. And my husband was just talking about it, and out of the blue, out of nowhere, I'm just running around doing stuff around the house. I have spirit come in. And this spirit is the uncle's mother, as well as a dog. I said, there's a black dog there in the hospice room with this woman. She's a heavyset woman. I described what she looks like. The dog's there and this person. So it ends up being his dog and his mother. And she's there to comfort him. The mom is there, and she's here. She's been here with me too a lot since I knew she was down on Earth, waiting to collect her son. So what's happening right now? Someone asked me, and I apologize, I don't know who, if I can connect with people who are living, and the answer is yes. Someone like this gentleman who is on his last hours or couple days, maybe. I can connect with them. I think it's because they kind of, again, no offense, they have one foot on the other side, kind of like babies do. Babies talk to spirit. When people are in the last stages of death, I can connect with them. I've done it several times, and it's always accurate. But I'm happy to say this man is not suffering. He is not afraid. He even called out for his mother after I My husband texted and said, Audrey says his mom's there in the room. Then he called out for her. So Spirit's amazing. And I was just thinking about death, as I do. I don't like calling it dying because that's terrifying. It's really, let's think about it as relocating. We are relocating when we pass and cross over. So I just want to throw that out there, but I'll talk more about that, about relocating our soul to another vessel or another dimension. We'll talk about that later. I just realized I don't have a drink and I'm going to have to go get one. Hold on. All right. So I'm just going to go to my channel online, and there's a section of comments, and the comments are from all different videos. So I'm just going to start with the most recent, and I'm going to respond to you if you have questions. Otherwise, I'm just saying, hey, welcome. Glad you're here. All right. So Cheshire Prepper Lass. Must be from Scotland, Ireland. Cheshire says, you are awesome. Well, thank you, Cheshire. I think you're pretty awesome too. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your time that you spend on my channel. Michelle P says, yes, that case of the mother who killed her 3 kids happened in Massachusetts. Very sad. Some are saying it was premeditated because she Googled how long it would take her husband to go pick up takeout food. That's a bummer. Michelle's talking about that case that I mentioned, I think in the last video, of the young woman. I think she's an OB/GYN nurse or some sort of RN, and she has had 3 beautiful children, and she killed them. She killed them all, and then she tried to kill herself by jumping out of the 2nd story of their home. Now, I've heard a couple of different versions of how this all went down. So this is where I'm going to rely on Spirit to show me what happened. I heard one version was this woman, her name's not on there, but I forgot her name, but the mom, I heard one version that she texted the husband and said, hi, I worked long hours. I'm tired with the kids. Can you pick up some food on the way home from work? And he said, yes. But then I heard another version where the mom sent the dad out. He was at home, and she sent him out to go get the food and all that. So I think that's a case we'll talk about a little more. There's something about that case, and I want to talk about it. It is a hard case because it's involving little children, but it's a good opportunity to talk about mental health. Obviously, it's a problem. Okay. Next, we have Debbie Cape. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Audrey. Was busy earlier, so I'm watching replay. I have shared you with so many people, even AD, so you are getting out there. I have to agree with you about Samantha. I noticed different little things when she talked. It sounded out of place. You can't lie when the fact have already been proven. Yes, we are all equal. Yes, thank you, Debbie. So Debbie's talking about the last video where I spoke about Megan and Samantha. And honestly, I think they're very similar, come to find out through Spirit. If I didn't have information from Spirit on people's integrity and personality and stuff, I probably would feel sorry for Samantha and Thomas Markle. But watch that video because I just am not feeling sorry or I think Samantha Markle's put herself in the situation she's in. She's taking advantage of it. She's taking advantage of Lady Colin Campbell, along with lots of other people. But if Lady Colin Campbell wants to help Samantha Markle, that's their business. Like I said, I love Lady Colin Campbell, but I don't always agree with everything she says or does. But I still highly, highly respect her, and I would still love to meet her the next time I'm in England. And yeah, so when I said, also I mentioned that we're equal. And there's a comment I saw that I want to reply to regarding this, but I'll see if I can find it here. Okay, so next shout out is to MK Karen M. Hi, Karen. Welcome. She says, Audrey, can you touch on how Queen Elizabeth feels about what is happening with her family? And does Diana and she spend any time with one another in the afterlife? Good question. Does Prince Charles have any regret with how he treated Princess Diana while married to her? Those are great things to talk about. I could do a video on all of those, just those things. So, Queen Elizabeth is not accessible to me. I cannot engage with her right now. She's off limits. Not to say that she will always be off limits, but she is what I would consider in processing. Okay, now I'm getting chills. I'm not sure who this is, but I'll just keep talking. So, the Queen, I still see her. She's in the same place, and she looks asleep. She's processing. I don't know what this is exactly, but I've seen it before. I've seen it many times with spirit. As I've mentioned, most of the time, these have been Catholic people who've died. Well, we know the Queen wasn't Catholic. So I'm just throwing out there what happens to me, what I see, and all that. You guys can help me to figure it out, maybe. So I cannot connect with the Queen. Diana doesn't go near the Queen. Diana's always right here on my right-hand side. The Queen's not even interacting with Philip, Prince Philip. He's there hovering over her right up here, looking down on her. He's there with her, but she's, it's like she's not awake. And I don't know what that means. And I depend on spirit to explain these things to me. So hopefully I'll meet a spirit who will explain it to me. I have 100% have to rely on spirit. I won't read a book or read something and take on that as a psychic. If it's not natural, it's not happening. I don't know how some people say they went to school to be a psychic. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand how that would happen, to be honest. I just don't see it. Was Prince Charles, does he have any regrets for the way he treated Diana? No. He's thankful for the sons that he has with Diana. And I don't want to make King Charles sound bad, but it is what it is. If those are his feelings, those are his feelings. I'm not going to lie and say he feels bad so that we can, oh, okay, well, now I like him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give you false information about anybody. Charles, I look at all the time because I've got Diana here, and with all this stuff happening with Harry, I'm connected into them over there a lot. So I can kind of keep an eye. I can kind of spy on people that are alive. It's weird. It's so weird. It's like tuning in. Hope you're not doing something inappropriate. Here I come. Okay, put a towel around you. I don't want to see you naked. But I can tune in with people who are living. But Charles does not feel, because Charles feels like, not that he was wronged, but that he was really put in a position that he didn't have a choice. I think he has a little animosity. Not animosity, but he just doesn't agree with how he ended up marrying Diana. I can understand that, but I wish he would have approached everything differently and not had another woman in their marriage. That is unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. So, yes, Karen, those are my answers for your great questions. Chastity Young says, I love Harry Potter too. I'm about to turn 47. Audrey, I always find comfort in your videos, no matter what we talk about. Just your funny and bubbly character brings me comfort. Chastity, thank you so much. That gives me chills. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think someone said, Audrey looks really alive and refreshed and stuff. You know what it is? It's you guys. You do this to me. You do. This is from you. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful to have this opportunity to come on and connect with women all over the world like I have previously, and I hope I continue to do that. And you guys are a blessing for me, and I don't mean that like in a weird religious way. I mean it in a thank God someone will talk to me kind of way. Chastity, yeah, thank you so much. Chastity, what house are you in? Have you been sorted? I am a Ravenclaw. There's a sorting test online. Is it harrypotter.com? Harry Potter, just Google it, but you can do a sorting test if you haven't already. So I'm Ravenclaw. So I have lots of Harry Potter outfits. I got the cloak. I have a full-blown actual Ravenclaw coat that I got in London at the Warner Brothers Studios, where they made the movie. I don't care. I wear it. I wear it to different events. It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but a little different. I love Harry Potter. You know what? Harry Potter is magical. If you've never seen Harry Potter and you've felt like an underdog in your life, you feel like you've been treated like garbage during your life for no reason, and it's unfair, watch the Harry Potter movies, read the books. The books are even better. You will connect with Harry Potter's character. And it's not so much the character, I guess it is the character, but J.K. Rowling, the way she writes the books, she just gets it. She gets the mental, emotional connection that we need to have as human beings. So yes, Harry Potter for life. Judy Wright. Judy Wright says, isn't Zaina's mom named Kara? Is that right, Judy? I guess I can Google it. Or maybe have my husband look it up for me. Is Zaina's mom named Kara or Kara with a C? That would be interesting. That would be interesting, especially because I haven't connected with Zara. Is it Zara? How do we say it? It's Xana. Xana? I think it's Xana. I haven't connected with Xana or Ethan. They're not at my disposal. Someone mentioned the club that they were at started with a C. And then I think someone said CCTV. That rings a red flag for me, the CCTV. And my husband's like, I'm sure they've gone through the CCTV footage. Look again. Look again. You might have missed something, police, FBI. A second set of eyes. That's what my friend at work would always say. If we can't find something, okay, let me look. A second set of eyes is never a bad thing. Have someone else look. I still feel like it has something to do with the CCTV. But if the girls come in, we'll see. Interesting. But we're going to stay on that case. We are going to stick to that case till, well, forever probably. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Hipple Soul. I like that, Hipple. What is Hipple? Duxbury, Massachusetts, where the case of Mom Lindsay Clancy, yes, that's her name, Lindsay, killed her 3 children and then tried to kill herself by jumping out of a second-story window of her home. Lindsay is paralyzed from the waist down. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it's hippie. I see. Not Hipple. It's hippie, right? It would help if I put my glasses on. It's hippie. I apologize. Yeah, so now with Lindsay Clancy being paralyzed and needing full-time 24-hour care, can she go to prison? How does that work? She's not going to run anywhere. So that's going to be interesting. So I do want to keep up on that case. Horrible, horrible case. Thank you, Hippie Soul, for that info. Linda Smith says, I really don't think it's true that Camilla is a snob at all. There is so much dirt being slung about. Linda, are you British? Yeah, I don't... Like I said, Linda, I don't search out people to, like, I don't look for bad people or bad behaviors necessarily. And sometimes I think I'm bitter at Camilla because of my connection with Diana. Obviously, right? But as I've matured with my gift, I have asked Spirit, like, okay, is it me? Should I just, clear that slate and let Spirit show me how Camilla really is? And there's 2 sides or 3 sides in this case to the story, right? There's Charles's side and Camilla and Diana's side. I just happen to know Diana better. So, yes, I apologize if none of that's true. I know River on YouTube. River loves Camilla, and Lady C has said that Camilla's not snobby at all. But this is where my gift kind of gets in my way sometimes, because sometimes someone's certain energies are more present to me than everyone else. So I might be focusing on the negative aura and stuff around her because of Diana. So, but I'm always up to correction. I am always up, to apologize and swallow my pride. That is not a problem for me at all. And that's one nice thing I like about being on YouTube is I'm brutally honest with you guys, even about myself. I don't know if those of you who remember from my last channel, I mean, I told you guys things I hadn't even told my family, So, no offense to the Queen Consort. I just thought it was funny that someone said about this story that the Queen Consort was snobby about having the Middletons come into the palace, and I had information on the Middletons and their involvement with the palace. So I thought, that's kind of funny, kind of a coincidence of information today. So it was just kind of a funny timing, I think, for me on that. But honestly, England and the UK mean a lot to me, and I hope my personal feelings, I trust Spirit 100%, but I hope my personal feelings are wrong about her, and I hope she's a good person. People in the UK deserve a good queen. They don't deserve someone who's going to cast out paupers and lower class people. And I know Charles is an absolute servant. I know that. But I look forward to seeing the Queen more and getting to know her better, for sure. So thanks, Linda Smith, for that. Okay, I'm not sure. Patricia Dyer says, is this a joke? What about the Idaho 4? Mr. Cassidy and Miss Monroe are long gone. Let them rest in peace. Please focus on the Idaho 4. Well, Patricia, thank you for that. I spoke about David Cassidy because someone asked me about him. I threw out there to you guys if there's anyone you want me to try and connect with. So that's what I did. It's not a joke. The Idaho 4 are absolutely on my priority list right now, for sure. But let's try and keep the channel more positive, Patricia. Because David Cassidy was important to someone, and that someone has feelings too, and they're here on my channel too. And so it's like I said, I'm not a crime channel. I'm not an Idaho crime channel. I'm trying to cover as much information as I possibly can. So, yeah, all I can say, Patricia, is maybe just watch the videos that are specifically for the Idaho 4, which we will have more and more of those. I am positive. So thank you, though, for your feedback, Patricia. I appreciate it. I do. Thanks for being here. Okay, Blanche. Hi, Blanche. Audrey, so good to see you back. I'm so sorry about everything that's happened. A lot have been looking for you, and me as well. I've gone through a lot in the past year and a half as well. Went through chemo, but thank you, Jesus, doing well. But I was driving today, and you popped up in my mind, and so happy I did look you up when I got home. Please remember, things that seem horrible eventually get better. XO. Thank you, Blanche. I have the chills. Thank you for that. Thank you for the reminder. And you're right. It's perspective, right? When things are bad. But you know, I'm sure you guys have had this too. It's like you're in such emotional pain that your stomach hurts. And it's like you want relief from this pain. And it's like, what can I do? How can I soothe myself and function in the pain? And Blanche, I'm so sorry about your cancer. And I hope that you're doing okay after the chemo. I know there can be some side effects after that, but I'm sending you lots of air hugs and happiness, and stay positive. And yes, I am super happy to be back. So thanks for looking for me. You found me. I was wondering when people were going to start finding me. Okay. Edith. Hi, Edith. And last name Beze. Bez? Is it Edith? Bez? The letter C that you are saying probably stands for the corner club where they were drinking that night. I forgot to hit some arrows on these. Let me do that real quick so you guys know I've gotten your message. So Edith, yeah, the corner club. That seems like obvious. I mean, I didn't know the name of the club. Corner club. It's interesting because corner club is 2 C's, but also is CCTV. So as I'm filming this and I'm responding and reading your question and talking about it, I am at the same time talking to Spirit, asking them to help me. To like, come in and fill me in, ladies, or anybody. I just want some answers. But I got to write that down because I keep forgetting Corner Club is what that club was called. I don't know. I'll have my husband see if he can look it up for me and find maybe the, oh my God, I'm so out of the loop in all this stuff. The police report, the testimony, I don't know, whatever he can find documentation for me. Because now that I'm aware of different things happening, if I can read like police reports and stuff like that, Spirit will come in and say, that part's not true at all. Or here's another part of it, some more information on this over here on this page. So that I'm ready now to look at some of that information. At the very beginning of a case, I don't want to know anything. I need to know that I am hearing what I'm hearing and that it's my spirits, not me reading it somewhere. So thank you, Edith, for that info. I wrote it down. Moon Shadow. Hi, Moon Shadow. How about some info on Anne Heche? I was really shocked about that. Yeah, and that didn't happen too far from where we live. And I don't know much about Anne Heche other than her dating Ellen DeGeneres and then kind of having some mental health problems and ending up in Fresno somewhere, saying she was abducted by aliens or something. And I'm not mocking it at all. It's not funny. It's clearly she had some issues going on. I feel horrible for her. I saw the video or the picture. There was a snapshot of her in the car right before she crashed into that house. And I'm looking over here because I'm looking at her. I haven't tried to connect with her, but right now talking, maybe she'll come in. I don't know. I just felt when I saw that picture of her in the car, I felt a huge, huge sadness and defeat. I think more defeat than anything. And she had demons just like the rest of us do. It's just that she was a public figure and we all, knew a lot about her personal life and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm just talking and looking around to see if she'll come in. I haven't even tried. It's funny because obviously I know she's gone. But I really wait for Spirit to kind of initiate the contact. So I'm just pausing here for a moment to see if I can see anything. Sometimes before I speak to a spirit, they'll have someone else come in for them first. Maybe my spirit guide will come in first, or maybe one of their relatives will come in first and say, yep, Anne Heche is back here, but just give her a minute. Trying to get her to come up. Because sometimes spirits are afraid. They don't want to come into my presence. They're scared. They've never done it before. Not scared, but they're a little hesitant. They've never done it before. They're not sure how it works. They're not sure if they can do it right. That's very, very common. And I am getting the chills right now. So that's some spirit telling me, yeah, exactly. Sometimes there's a husband and wife spirit, and the wife's like, will you get over there? Quit acting off. Just go up there and talk to the lady. God's sake. But maybe Anne will come into my presence. I would love that. Justice Merrick? Hi, Justice. Audrey, do you have any insight on these mysterious flying objects the government is supposedly shooting down? Well, I'll tell you what I said to my husband. Something's up. Something's up. Something's not right. Why all of a sudden? I don't like it. It doesn't feel good to me. I'm not trying to get everyone freaked out, but I think no matter what side of politics you're on, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that, but as far as I'm concerned, I think anything can go. We don't know what's going on in politics behind the scene, whether it's a president you like or you don't like him. There's a lot that goes on that we never find out, ever. And that's terrifying because it's like we're living in a false world or false security kind of thing. And honestly, that was one reason we wanted to move to Vermont, was because we're like, who's going to want to bomb Vermont or anything? I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. I'm not trying to scare you, but living in the Bay Area, it's like a little scary in some ways. I don't have any information on the balloons from Spirit, but keep your eye on that. I think there's one more thing coming up regarding the 2 balloons. So keep an ear open for any news coming around either one more balloon or something to do with the balloon, something. I think there's one more thing going on. Thanks for your question. All right. Linda Bidwell. Hi, Linda. Audrey, if we had possession of all that money you referred to, we'd probably be on our yachts instead of watching YouTube today. Not necessarily. And what I was talking about, what Linda's referring to when I was saying everyone's equal, I said everyone's equal. I don't care what you own. If you own a yacht, if you have Louis Vuitton bags, you live in a castle, everyone's equal, no matter what degree. Now, working in education, this is something I've seen so many, many times, and I can't stand it. And that is people with multiple degrees or a special degree or something educational, throw it in other people's faces and pretty much say, well, I'm better than you. You don't know anything about that. I've studied that. I did a dissertation on that subject. Okay, well, it still doesn't mean you know more. You just have a signature saying that you did it and you passed, So, and I also said that money doesn't mean you're going to be happy. And that's so true. I have a quiet life now, but I didn't always have a quiet life. I've had some amazing, crazy experiences in my life. And I was in the moment during these various times of my life thinking, I'm soaking it in right now. This is probably the only time this is ever going to happen in my life, and just soak it up. You have to enjoy what you have. I mean, we could talk so much about that, but my whole point was that we're all equal. And I can't stand when smart people act like they're smarter than everybody else. Because you're not. You're not. It's just that not everyone has the piece of paper. All right. Thank you, Linda, for that. Jackie Ilmus. Oh, Jackie, I can't say your last name, Jackie. I've tried it before. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Ilmanovsky. Jackie, I can't even make up a word to pretend like I know what that says. But anyway, Jackie says, love watching your videos, Audrey. Wish they were longer. Well, Jackie, today, this video's for you. It's longer than my other videos have been. So everyone, thank Jackie for today's video. Thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it. Annette Michaud says, I believe in you 100%. One day I would love to do a reading with you. I love your truthfulness. Thank you, Annette. Yeah. There's, nothing and no one is perfect. So why not be transparent with you? I don't know everything. I don't even, I tell you all the time, you guys, I don't even understand my gift 100%. But I did write a book. It's not quite done. And that really started my juices flowing. And I started remembering a lot of things I had forgotten. And as someone with anxiety and depression and all these stupid disorders and garbage that I have, I thought I was pretty in tune with myself right now. But when I was writing the book, I remembered, I had forgotten that this happened to me. I had forgotten that I was held hostage. How could I forget that? What is wrong with me? I forgot that I was held hostage. And I wonder why I'm stressed out. What else have I forgotten? What else have I put down deep, deep, deep? So, yeah, another reason why I think I like my transparency with you guys is to help you. My God, if you can get help from something I've been through, whether it means, okay, now I know where to go with this, or I know how to handle it from here, or, oh my God, I thought I was the only one. No, Audrey, it's happened to her too. So I'm trying to open the blinds for everyone and instill in each of you your importance. I don't care if you didn't go to school. I don't care if you think you're not attractive. I don't care if, you live in a shack. Everyone is equally important. We have to you need to start reminding yourself. Have that deep inner core knowledge and commitment to yourself. I don't have fancy car anymore. And, I kind of miss having a nice car, and I see, lots of people in really nice cars, but it's like, oh, that's okay. Good for them. I had that, for 20, 30 years, I had a life where, I had that. It was all right. It was good. Nice looking car, but I don't want to be them. I don't want to trade places with them. I don't want their life necessarily. No. So remember, it's okay to still see nice things, but it doesn't mean you have to feel lacking. But again, that's something we can talk about really, really deep. So I do like to be truthful and upfront with you guys. I really do. And like I said, when I screw up, I'll be the first one to tell you. I tattle on myself. Why not? Just rip the Band-Aid off to get it over with. Okay. HC. I'm living for your videos. Yes, let's discuss the paralyzed mom and Idaho case. Thank you, HC. Yeah, the paralyzed mom. Now, I saw a really quick clip of the mom with a medical mask. She was in the hospital. She was awake, and she was in court on video. This is going to be interesting, I think. This is going to be very, very emotional. I think possibly some new policies or a new law or something's going to have to come into order because of her, because that's a very unique situation that the mother put herself in. So yeah, we are definitely going to talk about that more and more. KG. Hi, KG. I have heard that before about the Middletons. Are you serious? See, this is why we need to do lives. So I want to get the gossip on the Middletons. You know, KG, I was so bummed when Spirit showed me that information on the Middletons. Because really, before that, my just normal human brain is like, oh, good for them. They were airline staff. I think they were, weren't they air crew? What's that called? They're not called stewardesses anymore, whatever they're called. And then they ended up getting this business. And yeah, they live in a freaking mansion. Huge mansion, and they've done well for themselves. It's like, good for you, you know, really credit them for all that. But then to ruin that success by doing what they did to their kids, I'm sorry. No, thank you. What's wrong with you, Middletons? But like I said, I still love Kate. 100%. I have nothing against her whatsoever. She's only going to get better and better and better, Kate. And don't care for her sister. Don't care for her brother. Just psychic-wise, spirit-wise, you know, when I look at people, I don't care for the other two. And obviously, I have no respect for the parents. So that's that. Okay. Hi, Shelly. Shelly says, we are all equal. We all have our life lessons. Money does not equal happiness. Being happy has nothing to do with money. I am learning so much about the royal family through you. Thank you. Thank you, Shelly. I'm going to give you a heart. Yeah, so Shelly's someone I know from YouTube. We both used to live in the Bay Area. We don't anymore. But yeah, we're equal. And I think that's important to remember. I mean, do you think like I feel great about running around with my hands like this? I wouldn't be caught dead like this in younger years. But it's like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't care. This is not priority to me. You know, if people want to judge me for my looks or my lack of care that I'm giving myself or whatever, hey, I dyed my hair. Okay. All right. Yeah. And, you know, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be very deceiving. My husband and I were driving through some areas of Southern California, and the houses were literal shacks. They were horrible. I mean, they're bad, 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 bad. Oh, but they have a Tesla. Or they have a Maserati SUV. So, well, you could have the Maserati and the shack, or maybe you could have had, I don't know, whatever kind of car you want and a house. It's up to you. People have their priorities. And we have to try to not be envious of other people. I mean, I could tell you things. I want a Range Rover, but I'm not going to get one. I'm just not, because I hate cars are so overpriced. It's not even funny. I really want a Range Rover though, but I'm not going to buy one. One, to lease one, it's like $1,000 a month. No thanks. No, thank you. And then maintenance, tire. Can you imagine changing tires on? No. So I don't even know what kind of car I'm going to get. I am looking for a car right now. If anyone has suggestions, it has to be like an SUV kind of car, because of my son, he can't get in a low car. So I don't know. I don't know what I want. We just sold my BMW SUV, so we got rid of that. It was old. It was a fantastic car, I'm telling you, but it had its limit. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm, as much as I would love a Range Rover, I wouldn't mind a Tesla, but I prefer to have a gas car. Yeah, so if you have any recommendations on an SUV, I don't want to spend more than $400 a month. That's even pushing it. I'm getting, you know what? Sometimes I'm like, I don't even want a car. I don't want to be responsible anymore. I'll just have my husband drive me around. I'll get a golf cart. A lot of people around here where I live, they just drive golf carts up and down the streets into the store. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But thanks, Shelly, for that. Peg. Hi, Peg. I love your channel. You make me smile and happy. Oh, thank you, Peg. I'm going to give you a heart. Thank you. That means so much to me. And you know what? It's right back at you. You know, when I get so excited if it's a day I get to come and make a video for you guys. And then, because I like the filming part, and then I love the editing part. The editing videos is so fun. It's so fun. When I first started doing YouTube, man, it was terrifying learning how to edit videos for me on the software, and my kids didn't help me at all. So I had to learn all by myself, and I'm not like a quick learner. So thank God for YouTube videos on tutorials on how to do editing for videos. But I love doing videos for you guys, and hopefully, let's see, how many subs do I have right now? I think I'm at 464 or something. So I have to get to 1,000. So make sure you guys subscribe. The sooner you subscribe, the sooner we can go on and do lives. Because I want to do a live like every week. Like a certain night every week. So you know, like, hey, it's date night with Audrey. We're going to do our live for however long we do it. Okay. All right. Pamela Newenham. Hi, Pam. Brett Coe. Who's Brett Coe? I'm going to Google it real quick because I don't know what that means. Brett Coe. Who's that? Oh, he's a musician? I'm not sure, Pam. Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, the cop. Oh, the cop that was shot. Brett was in the military with him. Oh. Pamela Newenham's also asking, do they know if an Asian woman is involved? She got cut with knives. Interesting. Pam also says they saying he bounced back and forth to the bars. This is about the Idaho 4 murders. Pam also says the Moose Lodge had a dart road trophy game for the VA people, and a guy got out of hand and called the police. Interesting. So let me just mention real quick about the Idaho case. I don't see any Asian woman involved at all. I still only see the one hamburger guy, Brian Hamburger, as the murderer. Also, I've said Ethan and Sana. What was I going to say? Why did I just go blank? Spirit's cutting in on me. Oh, okay. So that, what's been going on with that girl, DM? There's been like negative stuff being said about her not calling the police, but it's because of what I said. It's exactly what I said happened. Come to find out is she thought Hamburger was just one of the friends of one of the other students in the house. Yeah, and the two girls thought it was some sort of joke. Everyone thought Brian Hamburger was just a friend of someone who lives in the house. And I told my husband, this isn't factual. This is not factual. Okay, this is me being a psychic medium. These are allegations that people in the neighborhood of where the kids lived, the 4 or more, thought Brian Hamburger lived in the neighborhood because he'd been there so many times. They're like, oh, new person in the neighborhood. Keep seeing that car coming and going. Probably another student or something. Yeah, and I actually see one of the neighbors. He's an older gentleman with white hair, friendly guy. I can see him right now. He's alive. And then, it makes people feel bad. Like this older gentleman, he's like, I wish I would have known. I wish I would have known. I could have done something. Well, nobody knew. Nobody. You can't take on that responsibility. You can't put that on yourself. It's not right. You can't. But there's a lot more to come in that case for sure. And then Fallon. Hi, Fallon. C is the Corner Club Bar. All right. Yeah. Okay. And like I said, I'm asking Spirit while I'm here talking about it if they can confirm or deny. I don't feel the girls here right now. I have the chills. Hold on one second. I'm getting something. Okay. Spirit, this is the girls though. This is someone else telling me whoever the spirit is, they're saying, here's what they're saying to me. Don't forget to tell everyone what the girls recently showed you about the house on the lake. Is there a house on the lake? The girl showed me a house on the lake. I can see it right now. It's like a fun house, like it's a fun party, family, booze, and, food, barbecue, all kinds of food, music, mom and dad. Can someone tell me if that's anybody? Does anyone connect that to these murdered kids? I can see the outside railing of the house. It's wood. I think the house looks wood too. And it overlooks, it's right on the water. And I'm getting chills. They're saying yes. That's what I'm seeing. So again, throwing that out there to you guys. If you know anything about someone having a lake house or having a party at a lake house or something, can you let me know in the comments? Thank you. All right, we'll do one more comment. if I make the videos too super long, then it takes forever to edit, not edit, but render them. It takes them hours to render. But anyway, I'm going to stop after this next one. Jello C. Hi, Jello. I believe every word you say. You channeled my dad in 2018. We had a video call. Every word you told me were spot on point. I need to have another session for two souls in my life who passed after my dad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Gosh. It's like you get through one thing and then, life just doesn't stop. So that's why I like being here for you guys. Hoping to do readings in a month or two. I have to get all set up different for that. I finally found a program for my son to be in during the day, my special needs kid, college kid. He's 20. So I am going to start having time during the day. So I'll probably be able to do 2 readings a day. So doing readings at home can be difficult. I was doing like 4 to 6 a day before, and that was just too hard on me. So, but when I start up, I will be probably just be doing 2 readings a day. But I'm really excited about getting back into readings. They're really fun. So I'm going to stop right there for today. And I don't know, maybe I'll just pick up tomorrow from where we left off today. Okay, so we have lots of things going on this week with videos and stuff, so keep an eye out for new video postings from me. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. You mean the world to me. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share this video. Thanks so much, and again, happy Valentine's Day. Love to you all. See you soon. Bye.